What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and Dope Living TV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man, Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy, Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Let me start off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or what's up, Jen?
What's up?
Chilling, man.
Why here?
Chilling. How's your weekend? There's an echo?
Yes.
That's okay. My stuff is all messed up anyway today, but it's a good thing. It's all good. What up, Mo?
What's going on, man?
Hey, Mo, what's
The
happening?
views expressed on this Dope Living TV are not necessarily those of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. If you don't like it, you can get your own
I
show.
second that emotion.
I think I'm gonna let Mo say it from this point forward, man, because need people to know this, man. But real quick, man, today is the Relationship Roundtable. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Today is the Relationship Roundtable. My LinkedIn. Well, LinkedIn, you're not seeing it tonight for some reason, but it's okay. We'll be all right.
Better
remove that real quick. But wanted to make sure that everybody knows the Distinguished Authors Guild is coming up November the 7th. It's at Studio. It's over there.
Theater 47. Theater 47.
Studio 47. It's going to be a great show. So everybody, come through, hang out with us. Even if you don't have a book, come through and hang out. What's going on, Angie? Hope everything
Might end up with a book.
We
end up with a book.
Hate that, man. But anyway, man, hey, I wanted to, and I hope you guys can chime in on this too. Relationship Roundtable, yes, we're gonna give you guys some definitely give you guys some great love advice. All right, what's up, Ilsa? There she go. She been doing some traveling. Okay. Everybody say what's up to
hey, little brother.
Rip Van
What's going on?
Dr. Love.
Y'all crazy.
What's going on?
What's going down with
Hey, little brother.
chilling. How y'all feeling?
Man.
It's cool.
Oh, I'm awesome.
Cool. Hey, man, somebody said that, some advice that I gave was it didn't apply to them, okay? So generally, I know like Gina, because I can vouch for Gina. I think Mo is up. Yeah, Mo too. Chris too. We are up at about 3 o'clock in the morning, y'all, for real. I mean, we after we get off the show, we do a couple of things, but we up at about 3 o'clock in the morning. And I don't know how y'all feel, but the new day starts at 12 o'clock a.m. I feel like I wasted 3 hours. 3 hours.
It's more like I'm not up at 3. I'm like maybe grab a couple of hours of sleep out of a 24-hour day, maybe 2 or 3 hours. And then, hey, it's grinding. It's grind time. Those other 22 hours, I'm grinding.
I used to feel that way, but then I was like, whatever's happening gonna be there when I wait. They gotta work around me. I ain't gotta work around them.
Yeah, and
I want to grow up and be like that, bro.
It's good to be king. I didn't say king. I said king.
I'm saying, man.
I was just saying, I got my own. It'll get done when I want it to get done. I don't have to wait on people no more.
But see, since I've had a little time, I've been checking out this AI stuff, okay, and AI is going to turn a whole lot of stuff around, man. And so as I'm trying to learn AI, it's like a light bulb is coming on, okay, and it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I feel like I didn't lost 3 hours of time that I could be doing something and making something else happen. So if
Yeah, I
you're
need
an
to get into that AI. You know, that's going to be the thing of the future. But they
I'm hitting
trying
it
to,
hard.
yeah, they trying to monitor it though.
Let them monitor, but get what we could get off of that, man. I got a whole presentation and some mock-ups of some things that I'm trying to do from AI. I'm not GP. What do you call it? GTP chat or
GPT.
Chat PT. Yeah, chat.
Yeah,
What is
chat
Chat
GPT.
PT?
And man, they will make sure that you're correct. I'm telling you, you go to Chat GPT and you ask them a question, say, I want this, blah, blah, blah. And they'll say, okay, here it is. Do you need me to add this? Blam. Do you need me to add a zip file? Blam. Do you need me to add it so that it looks more available for Netflix? Bam. You want me to make it look better for Instagram? Bam. You know, they just keep asking all these questions. You like, yeah. Yeah. Why not? Why not?
You know, it's so
asking
crazy
me.
about it's the technology. We got to remember, if that's the way it's going, then you got to make it work for you. A lot of people start getting scared when they get too good. Like that's real good.
Hey man,
I could tell Chat GTP, make me a donkey on the moon with a house, and it'll create the picture for me. Make it funny.
But they'll also ask you other questions to see if you want to take it any farther.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Shout out to them, man. Use it, guys. Use it. All right.
Use the technology.
That's one thing, man. If you got and I gotta say this too. If you got a passion, and I've been saying this for years. Gina said it. Chris has said it. Moa said it. If you got a passion, something that you think is that you do better than everybody else, and you have passion about it, find a way to monetize it, guys. Find a way to monetize. Period.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you're gonna make your money. You can keep on building that staircase in somebody else's house, but at the end of the day, you working for somebody, and they're gonna at the end of the day tell you what to do, and they'll eventually say, "Well, hey, we don't need you no more." All right, build that elevator in your house.
Happened to me after 18 years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but yeah,
but
man,
I was
y'all
ready though. I was prepared. You know, I was prepared. A lot of people have, you know, they break down. They don't know what to do, which direction to go in. I was ready.
Always be ready.
The thing about it now is that you have that tool, Chat GPT, and you can ask it about anything that you want to get into.
Well, see, yeah, I was just saying you got to get bigger than Chat GPT though. So it's an app called Nova.
Yeah.
And Nova is a one-stop shop for everything AI.
Really?
Everything.
And I think Nova
like
also. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say Nova also hooks you up with GoDaddy. I think they do that as well. Get your domain name and everything.
Everything. Build your website.
Yep.
It's also a therapist on there. It's a health doctor on there. All of that.
Dang.
It's a one-stop shop for everything.
Dang.
For everything.
You think they may move Amazon out?
No. Well, the only way they'll move Amazon out if they're able to start selling through it. You know, Amazon is still a selling factor. You know, you still got to go to Amazon to buy stuff. You know what I'm saying? But once they get to that level, yeah, they might.
Yeah, that might be their company. You know, it's going to continue to grow, though. This is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning.
Oh yeah, yeah. They had Chat GPT 5 already. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a whole lot of stuff that comes along with it. Like they got a app on there called Deep Search.
Mm-hmm.
So you can type your name in there and it'll tell you everything that's about you that's on the web. Everything.
Yeah. Everybody say what's up to Marcel. Hello, Dr. Love Lane, baby brother. Hey, everyone.
Hey.
Who is that? I can't see that far. Who is that? Oh,
Marcella.
What up?
Yeah. Hey, Black Nail. What's going on, brother? What's going on?
But
yeah, you're right, man. Everything you guys are saying is correct, okay? And believe me, I'm latched onto this stuff, and I'm actively studying.
Yeah.
So, one other thing before we get to Relationship Roundtable too. You got a lot of people out here. Now, we give free game up here all the time on Dope Living TV Live. We give up this free game. But I was looking, and we've said it all before again. I can say that all four of us have said it. People are asking you, they got all of these little ads out here, and they say, well, hey, man, why are you working this job when I can show you how to make $10,000 a month, okay? All right. If you can show me how to make $10,000 a month, show me, okay? Because think about it. Don't sell it because you're already making money, evidently, right? You making your $10,000 a month. Just going to give it up. Give free game. Give free game up. Don't tell me that at the end of I watch your video and at the end I got to pay $27.99 for the rest of the kit.
Oh no.
No.
But you know that's but you know that's the new algorithm. So I was looking at I want to say it was a kit or a package where say Mo, you were telling people how to buy and place it, people how to write a book and get your book published. G, you was telling people how to shoot movies, take pictures, get it edit, and do all that. You know what I'm saying? I was telling people how to put decks together and all that. They have it where they can sit through a video that they make for you, get to the end. Okay, now for $4.95 you can get this, and when you click on it, it'll be other stuff that's up under that makes it go from $4.95 like $295.
$200, yeah.
But that money comes to you though. And it's just traffic that's drawn through. They put the algorithm up and everything. And it's so interested in the people. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, I want to try this. You know what I'm saying? It's like basically have a monthly subscription or something. And it's a lot of people that's getting paid big bucks just doing that.
But I want people.
You pay them to set you.
And I get that. Okay?
Yeah, they pay you to.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say you pay them to set everything up for you. That's all you doing, and everything else come. And within like the first 3 payments, you got your money back. Now you in the green, just making money.
Well, see, I mean, and I get that, okay, but you know, my point is saying that, hey, everybody, y'all study. It's out here on social media.
Oh,
Go ahead and do it yourself. That way, because everybody want it now, all right? And people are telling you can do this now if you follow this way and follow that way and this and that, okay? What works for them may not work for you. Follow, learn yourself,
True,
right? And get it done.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's my tip. And look, for some reason, I've been studying a whole lot of stuff, and I've been looking at a lot of people trying to promote this and sell this and that. So I'm gonna give y'all some nuggets this week. I'm Rachel this week until Rachel come on Thursday. All right. Myron said, Greg, I could have you making $20,000 a month slinging that thing, but you have given away too much product over the years, thus having a situation of diminishing returns. Absolutely. Having said that, that's a great lead into the Relationship Roundtable. So where's my question? Don't laugh at him. Don't laugh at him. Hey, if you're not getting all that you want in a relationship, and you stay, is that selling?
Yep.
Now, say that one more time, bro.
Yeah, it's settling. Yep, no doubt.
You ain't getting everything that you want, and you just say, okay, well, fuck it, I'm gonna stay.
Hey, you got to add something else onto that. Because the question is, are you happy?
Gotta make yourself happy.
Yeah, but I mean, if you stand, it's a reason you stand. There's some other benefit in that relationship that's making you stay.
No, it ain't really a benefit. It's just it's hard out here to be on your own. I'd rather settle for what I have. It is. It's hard. You know, some people would rather settle for what they know and already with than to leave them and have to pay 100%. This is where the 50-50 come into play. Pay everything themselves.
I think it's settling myself. I think it's
yeah, it is.
you're not getting what you want, but you're a little comfortable where you're at, okay? And you know that you're gonna have to rebuild and everything. So I'm gonna stay where I'm at, even though I'm not getting what I want. Angie says it's definitely settling. Yeah.
You are settling.
I don't want to settle. I want to progress. I want to be big. But okay, y'all answered that. How do you resolve an argument in a relationship?
Oh, wow. That's a lot of different answers to that.
Let's get them.
The best, hey, Frank, what's going on? The best one is to go to your neutral corners and chill out. Yep, that's what that is.
I think you can resolve it by the GTD method. Get them draws, okay, and make sure that
not chat GTP.
There you go.
That's what I'm thinking. He talking about. I'm like, you going to AI for that?
You knock it out. Yeah, I'm gonna go to AI. I'm gonna ask AI. I'm gonna ask AI. See if that's a creative way. A creative way. Angie said people often settle because they don't want to take time to get to know someone new. Yeah, I mean things.
That's true.
You
that's what I'm saying, and they don't. They don't want to take that. They don't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? And with them leaving, they got to do everything on their own, so they settle with what they have.
Right. But back to the other question. How do you resolve an argument? Nobody gave me an answer. I did. I gave it.
Mo gave you an answer. Yeah, sometimes you have to leave. If it gets too heated, you have to. Sometimes you may have to leave the house.
Yep.
Get in the car and take a drive.
Is it leaving for a couple of days?
No, I said take a drive.
No, we ain't saying
no. I think that makes it worse.
Is that going to? I think leaving makes it worse. Resolving,
Not if y'all done had to talk. Because I'm gonna tell you the worst thing that you could do is just not have an understanding. If y'all get to a point where y'all got an impasse, and exactly, and you got the communication where you already done said, hey, look, we need to chill whenever we have arguments, something like that. If I say, babe, we need to let this go. We'll talk about it later on. Let it go. And roll on. Hey, Bill.
What's up, best friend? Yeah, man. I think I don't know if you can ever really resolve an argument. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can come to an agreement. I guess agreement
but isn't that resolving it?
But
you come to a resolution?
Does it? See, I'm with Angie on this one. I'd rather talk it out instead of leave. Let's talk it out.
Well,
but if it gets too heated, it's better to leave or walk away because
it shouldn't get heated.
It may escalate into something even worse.
Yeah,
but it shouldn't. If you respect one another, it should not get heated.
It should not get heated, though. It shouldn't get heated, but if it does, you got that jump, you got that parachute. I mean, the worst thing you could do is get to the point where you get heated and it's getting heated and you done said something you regret.
But if you leave, Mo, I think that makes it worse. Now you're saying I don't want to hear what you got to say.
I don't necessarily got to walk out the house. I go downstairs, go to the garage.
If you at a point where both are, people are boiling and it's getting to a high level, you're saying it's better to stay there? I mean, you've seen situations like that and somebody end up shot.
I'm saying leave the room. You leaving the house. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't get into arguments like that. I have gotten into arguments like that. And what I've done, honestly, is what you guys said. I left, okay, but it didn't turn out well when I got back. It's still there. Byron said anything can be resolved.
But you're not as angry. You're not as angry. Sometimes you have to get.
You're not as angry. You're not as angry, but they may still be angry. Angie said, well, if it gets real heated, leave. She said, my mom used to say, if you get in an argument, go in another room so y'all can calm down. That's what I
Yeah.
said. Go in another room. You know.
What if you in a studio?
I've actually had an argument in the studio. Okay, and my thing is, I turn
Let's
the
get up
music.
and walk
There
out.
is no other room.
I don't want to hear it. I turn
Put
the
some
music
stick
up.
on my name and get up and walk out.
I don't want to hear it. I don't like arguing. I don't. And I'm getting to a point now where if you disagree with what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you have it, okay? Because you know, we are all entitled to our
Now
opinion.
that doesn't help any situations.
But
That
we're all
doesn't.
entitled to our
It's
opinion.
like you're sweeping it under the rug.
I don't want to argue. So I just don't. I mean, you know, I'm living a peaceful life now, okay? It's dope living. It's peace. All right. So I'd rather I'll state my opinion. I'll say what's on my mind, but at the end of the day, go ahead. You can have this, okay? I'm gonna let you have this one, all right? And maybe she'll reciprocate and let me have one. You know, maybe we can discuss that at the beginning and say, hey, when we argue, you can win one, I can win one. You can win one, I can win. I don't know.
You ain't got to be that complicated, bro.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't want to argue. I don't know the last time I did argue. So generally, I leave. I'll walk away, go into another room, or if it gets to a point, I'll just leave. I'm not going to do that. And when I say leave, I'm gone. I mean, it's
I think I think a relationship without any disagreements or arguments is fake.
Is what? It's fake?
It's fake.
Why?
Why is it fake?
Because
you want an argument?
We're human. I mean, we're human. We're gonna argue.
You're gonna have.
There's gonna be arguments in relationships.
Disagreements. Yeah.
It don't have to be.
That, but okay.
It don't have to be an argument. You can have a disagreement without having an argument.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a perfect world.
Oh no.
I mean, sometimes it can get to an argument. Not, you know, you're not trying to make it go there, but it can get to a point where, you know, you arguing, and that's just
Angie,
that's natural though.
Angie, Bella, help me out. Okay, do you have to argue if you have a disagreement? But does a disagreement have to be an argument? Help me out, y'all. Because I don't think it does. You can have a disagreement.
I agree with that. You can have a disagreement, but what I'm saying is, I don't believe there's a relationship. There are relationships where there are no arguments.
No.
Mo,
I don't believe that exists.
We have had arguments, yeah. I mean, and just like I said, we had that conversation after the first one. Actually, we hadn't had the conversation, you know, and we had that first argument. But after that first argument, we had that conversation, babe. We don't need to get that deep no more, because that was going to some places it didn't have no business going. And 8 times out of 10, it wasn't an argument about me and her. It had nothing to do with me and her. It could have had something to do with her family, my family, our kids. You know what I mean? Everything but us. And you got to recognize, you know, what it is.
Byron said Gina's speaking like a superhero. She knows that mere mortals aren't on her level.
Byron is great.
Angie said all relationships in general have disagreements. Absolutely. They do have disagreements, but they do not have to lead to arguments.
Right.
And you know what? I'm going to tell you. I really feel like men and women have a different definition of arguments and disagreements. Because Robert will say Robert will say we disagreeing, and I will say no, we're arguing.
No, Robert, you know better. You know better to say we arguing.
And I would say we're arguing.
Robert,
he know what he's doing.
Check the expiration date on y'all marriage license.
There is none. Ha ha.
Dang. But no,
see if he got an expiration date on it, bro.
He know better. Shoot.
Yeah, you know better.
So I think you may think you're not arguing. You may think you're not arguing, Greg, but she may think you are. You may think we just having we will be in the middle of an argument. He'll say, well, we just having a disagreement. No, I'm arguing with you.
see that right there? He know what to do though. Telling you, bro, man, know what to do. He does.
It's just a disagreement.
Wait, it's a disagreement. You say, no, we have an argument. And you know what he do? He say, okay. Then he walk off. Did I say it right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Let's move on. I like this question here. What's the best advice to give a man who's trying to date a super independent woman?
Let her be herself.
Yep.
Don't date her if you ain't got your game right.
Why not?
Let her be herself.
Let
That's
her
the
be,
best
yeah.
thing you can do for an independent woman is to let her be herself. Don't try to change her. Don't try to make her into some other type of a woman that you think she should be. Let her be herself.
But don't come in there half-ass, okay? If you ain't got if your game ain't at least like her game, don't try her. Don't try it. Don't try it. Woman ain't gonna take care of you. She's super independent. She already know what she wants. She's stuck there. She is super independent. So if you aren't going to,
you said don't date her.
Yeah, don't date her if you don't have your game right.
Oh, okay.
You know,
if your status ain't set.
But
I've seen what Chris.
I was just gonna say, but it's hard to because I understand you can't, like what Gina said, let her be herself, but it's hard to be herself if she's in a relationship. Like compromise has to be there. It has to. You just can't let someone treat the relationship like they're still independent, because now it's two of you all. You're independent because you were single and solo. Now when you with someone, you got to have some type of compromise.
Yeah, and if she's letting him in, is she saying, okay, I want to be able to change a little bit for this person? Maybe this person needs to be, is the person that can bring me to a relationship type step. What, Gina? Look at the face on Gina. I told you, remember I told everybody.
I didn't say anything. We are not arguing.
I told y'all about the look.
Hey, Greg, no, Gina, we arguing right now.
Hey, Chris, you wasn't here, but I told the audience, I told our people, watch Gina's face, okay? When Gina ready, she gonna spew, okay? All right, but you know what she gonna do it, all right? And her face was just there. I just saw it. It was ready. Gina, go ahead, spew.
Got the GI twist going on.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Maybe I should step out of this conversation.
Say what you gotta say. Say what you gotta say. Let's go.
No, I know it's compromising in all relationships. Of course, she's gonna compromise, but a lot of times men want to get with an independent woman and try to make them dependent. On them. They want them to be dependent on them. They want because a lot of men like needy women.
But
they want needy women.
But 9 times out of 10, it's not needy. It's doing what a man is supposed to do. That's not being needy.
Yeah.
They're gonna look again. Yeah. They're gonna look again. They're gonna look again.
But it's not being needy if you're doing what a man is supposed to do. The reason that the woman was independent because she was doing her job and doing the man's job. Right. But now she has a man in her life.
But is she able?
Let me ask you this question, in that situation, and I know the answer because of the situation you were in, because you told us it took you a while to get to that point. But when you have a man like Robert that comes into your equation, and you're like, oh, I'm used to doing this already, but he's like, nah, baby, I can do it now. How long does it take for that independent woman to step back and be like, okay, well, I'm gonna let you do it?
It takes a while.
Well,
yeah,
it takes a while. It probably took me over a year. I know it took me over a year.
You probably still ain't there, Gina.
I'm not 100%. No, I'm like 80% there. I don't think I would ever be 100% because one, if he leaves, whether he leave on his own or whether he leaves this earth, I have to be independent again.
But you're independent.
And so
in a different
and so we would never be 100%.
But if quote unquote the 2 ways you said he's leaving or might leave, you still know how to be independent. So you don't have to worry about giving up the independency now and let him lead and let him be the man.
But you know what? Women can get lost in a relationship. I don't think men know this, but women can get lost in a relationship. They can lose their identity in a relationship.
Yeah.
And so independent women are going to hold on to some parts of that independence, even in a long-term relationship.
Yeah, but a man can too if a woman is too independent.
True. That's true.
And see, that's what we're talking about, super independent.
But see, you have to know the balance. An independent woman has to know the balance of where you need to give him, you need to step back and let him give you that independence. You have to know that's what I had to learn. I had to learn the balance. That was hard. It took me, like I said, it took over a year to learn that.
But why was it hard if you knew that you let this man come into your life and you knew that you had to let go some things anyway? Why was it hard?
Again, like I said, you never know what's going to happen. And you don't want to be out there trying to, figure out, okay, how do I get my independence back? How do I get back to where, I don't need anyone now that I'm by myself again?
But I could bet you this. Robert lets you do that stuff. I mean, he lets you be you, just like you said earlier.
And that's why I was saying.
You. That's the reason
exactly.
But you know what it is, though, for a super independent woman, she has to really be able to trust that man that she's with to step back.
Which is why she hesitates.
Yeah.
And that's why it takes a while.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it takes a while.
Hey, Byron said, look at her like a beautiful automobile and know that while you never hope to need it, there is a spare. Frank says, before Gina says anything, do you hear the theme song to Jaws playing?
Hey. Hey, Greg, we got to put the sound button.
I'm gonna start loading some sounds too, man. For real. Angie said,
I got a song called "Shorty Over Business."
Shorty over business, but I like to give up some of my independency. I mean, what woman wouldn't? Okay, especially if she's having to do that dual role. It's a process,
and it's hard too. It's hard too, man, because there's a lot of men out here don't know how to be men. They still boys. You know what I'm saying? So I know why some of the women that's super independent don't want to let those guards down.
And I'm gonna tell you, man, being in a position that I'm in, doing the TV shows and doing what I do, and being an entrepreneur, man, sometimes we as men, we get a little haughty, man. We get a little arrogant, and even though that independent woman is there, we trying to match that independency because we know we can do this and that. Okay, but there's no communication. There shouldn't be a disagreement or a discussion or a fight about the independency. If she's independent, there's reasons why she was independent, okay? And we do have to allow her the time, if the situation presents itself, to get to kind of release some of the independency, okay? That man has to be on his game, though. He got to be ready, because.
But it's no different than you trying to get past the other person's representative. You're dealing with getting past the representative and trying to see if this person is trustworthy. Right. So it's a whole lot wrapped up in that, not just the independence thing, but all the other things that come along with it.
And those independent women also they've had a past with another guy who didn't do what he's supposed to do, which led them to the point of being independent. So now,
but that's not always true though, because I didn't
say all of them. I said some, okay, and then this guy has to actually kind of live up to her expectations now, all right? Because she may be the best woman in the world. He may think for her, but he's gonna have to live up to some really high expectations because the woman is super independent. She knows the direction of her life now.
But don't always think it has anything to do with past relationships. Because
the black man past have something to do with something.
But I give it 85% it does deal with past relationships, because sometimes, and that goes with men too, they don't take the time to heal. They jump out of one relationship right into another one, and that's
the problem right there.
Yeah, Yeah, and they go in that they go to the new
right there.
relationship with the past gripe that happened before. So
Well, mine came with being in my first relationship 17 years and then divorcing. And then the second came with, even opening up a second time and then losing my spouse. And then, the fact that Robert gave me, it's like Mo said, Robert gave me my space to be me, to be independent, and took it slow where he let me build the trust at my pace.
He knew what he was doing.
He wasn't rushing anything. Yeah. He wasn't pushing me to do anything. And he didn't run because of my independence.
But sis, I can bet you this. Y'all had a conversation about all that past stuff, and you gave him the information he needed to make sure you was happy. So, when you know what I'm saying? You gave him the information about the past relationships, about the divorce, and losing the spouse. You gave him that information, so he knew what to do. A lot of these relationships they don't
That's
do
true.
That.
He knew about. I told him about my past, and those are conversations a lot of times don't even get
don't happen
talked about during the dating process.
Yep.
It doesn't even get covered, but they are so important because you do need to know how to approach that woman or that man. Yep. You know what I'm saying? He was in a 13-year relationship. He was married for 13 years. And then that relationship ended in divorce. So I kind of understood, because I had been through a 17-year relationship, marriage, and ended in divorce. So we understood that part of our lives.
But
we could relate to it.
And like I said, that communication part at the beginning of a relationship that helps bring the representative down. You know what I'm saying? Because it's giving a piece of you, y'all giving pieces of each other. Sometimes what makes it funky is one is given and one ain't given. So he takes it as an advantage, a one up versus him giving up information just like she giving up information. If y'all giving it up together, then it usually works out pretty good because you got communication.
Right.
You know what to expect, and like we was talking about earlier, other relationships don't matter. I know Chris was saying you're right, they do, because you had to give that piece of information so they know how to go on with the relationship with you.
Hey, Lewis had to put it out there, keep it real. It's up to that person to accept what you put out there.
Yep.
There you go, right there, Lewis. Yeah. You put it out there and let them make the decision if they want to continue in that relationship based on the information you gave them. But it's so many people that want to hide that information so that once he or she fall in love with me, when they find this out, they're not gonna go anywhere.
Well,
that's a great
but
way
you gotta add this. You gotta add this part to it also. You gotta add that what they putting out there is the truth also. Because you got a lot of relationships where the guy will be like, "Oh, my ex is crazy, or my baby mama crazy, and all this is crazy," and it be them that's a crazy person. It be them that's a crazy person.
Right.
But that usually raises its head up pretty quick in a relationship, though. I mean, it's rare that a woman don't know what she married. She know if this dude's abusive way before the marriage. Whether it be verbal or physical, she know.
Right.
Okay.
And then in the back of her head, I can change him, or he's not gonna do me like that, or that was her.
But once we get married,
you're right about
change.
that.
And everybody think they the difference maker. Right. When
instead of you hit with the right arm, he gonna hit you with the left.
Okay, good answer. I was really gonna go against every single question on here, okay, but I said no. I know the people gonna give some great answers, and y'all give us some good ones tonight. So today, y'all listen to them. All right, they're giving y'all some good advice. For real.
Hey,
I'm gonna shut
you
up.
heard me at the beginning. The views expressed on this Dope Living TV, not necessarily those of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. If you don't like it, get your own damn show.
And No, I better not say that. Let me leave it alone.
And opinions are like.
I was gonna say something about something else. Something that I put in the group chat that got me kind of upset yesterday. I was gonna say something about that, but
Oh,
Nah.
I'm gonna let that go.
We on a good roll.
I'm
We on a
learning.
roll right now.
I'm learning to let stuff go. I'm learning to let stuff go.
We can't give people their free publicity like that. They got to pay for that.
Yeah.
Leave alone.
As Lewis said, trying to hide it will come back and bite you in the ass. So let me ask you guys. This comes up damn near every 3 months, okay? On the Relationship Roundtable, which we are definitely world famous for now, okay? That's the last question. Y'all gonna hit me for the last question. Is there really a good excuse for cheating?
No.
No.
All right, so I was watching this movie today.
You're saying yes, Chris?
Yeah, it's a good excuse.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
We're gonna hear it, but I was watching this movie today, and the lady was a lawyer, and the guy he had a job as well. So the lady was she had all of her work all over the bed all the time and this and that. And when they first met, they was doing it like rabbits, but then all of a sudden it stopped. He was lucky to get it once a week, right? And so he went out and, he kept telling her, this ain't good. This ain't, that I'm not, he even said, I ain't getting none. She said, well, maybe we'll schedule it Saturday. He's like, Saturday? Today is Wednesday. But he went out and he did it. All right, go ahead, Chris.
So the good excuse for cheating is you got to know the person that you're dealing with. They might have multiple personalities, and you probably only be in a relationship with one of them.
Okay, all right.
You might only be in a relationship with one of them. The other three might be out there sowing their royal oats.
But they always understand, okay, I got a wife. I understand that. I'm going to play my position. But then somewhere down the line, it's like, I'm getting tired of this, okay? You're going to have to leave her.
Yeah, and then, but on a serious note, it can be a situation, and most women, it mostly happens when women cheat. They're going to tell you multiple times of what their gripe is with the relationship. And if you don't change, they're going to go out and find it themselves. They're not going to leave you. They're going to go out and find it themselves.
Ain't it crazy though, man? When a man cheats, the woman is all sad and everything. Oh Lord, I just hate the fact that you cheated. Okay, but when a woman cheats, this man ready to kill everybody in the world. Okay,
everybody in the world.
His woman cheated. He ready to kill I don't care, the pastor, everybody. He ready to kill everybody. That's crazy to me, that the way that they receive the cheating. Okay, Frank says if you have to cheat, you should not be in it. Rachel said, yes.
Why
if you want out of your relationship.
Yeah, go Rachel.
But you cheating because you are in something else.
Just leave the relationship if you want to start a new one.
That's not.
A woman is a better cheat.
You know what? That just muddies the waters. That just muddies the waters. It get messy.
No, it's that's the logic that it's the way it's supposed to happen. But with men, and I'm just speaking for men, I can't speak for women. Men have the mentality once mine, always mine. I'm not gonna bring Mo into this, what I'm about to say, but G can answer it. Any woman that we ever talked to in the past, we feel that if we wanted to call them up today, we still can get it.
Oh yeah. Even if I pissed her off to the highest level of pistivity.
Yeah. Hey, look, most men think that way.
Might have to ask them. I didn't date it. They probably don't think that way.
What you doing, girl? Why the hell you calling me? I'm just seeing what you're doing. Can I come through?
No, big head.
Yeah, you can come through. Byron said, while there is no real solid reason for infidelity, when it occurs, it is usually because life is so nuanced that it becomes somewhat acceptable. Frank says cheating is just greed. They're just greedy and not happy with themselves.
There you go.
Said, and can still hit it.
And still get it. We all think that, bro. It could be the first person we ever had sex with.
I don't know about that.
I've left the women that I've dated.
You gonna say that because you've been married for 30 years. You don't think that. But if you were single, and I'm not gonna say take Mary and put her out the picture because you can't do that. But in the back of our mind, we all have an inkling that if something happened, we can go back and get somebody else that we used to mess with. We all think that.
Baby.
We all think that. And look, it's some women out there that think that.
Yeah.
Because I know, I know my inbox be blowing up and I just have to ignore it. I'd be like, nah, I'm good.
Let me get this.
I choose peace over everything nowadays.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm peaceful. It is what it is, man. Let me get this last one in though. Is there in a relationship? Is it okay? And I couldn't use the words I wanted to use, so I used a different word. Is it okay to request that extra special activity, or should you just wait to see if it does, if it happens?
If you got a request, that y'all ain't in a serious relationship.
Dang, Chris.
If you gotta request it,
you gotta request it.
Yeah, that.
Can you put me down for Saturday night at 10:30 p.m., baby?
That extra special.
No, the extra special. That's the icing on top. The blow the tea top off. To
yeah.
Chris. I got one, Chris. Blow me off the face of the earth.
Yeah, right. Most definitely. If you got to request it, then
playing head games. Going to the head of the class.
Right.
Oh, that's a whole bunch of ways you can go in that one.
Eddie Murphy. Anyway, but if you got a request, and I'm with you, Chris. You probably in a great relationship or in a committed relationship, but because you can get that even on the one night stands, because the one night stands be wild.
Woo, and that's the crazy part.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
They be wild.
Like y'all nasty.
But ain't nobody getting that special treatment unless you my woman. I'm sorry, can't do it. What up, Tyler Ben? What's going? Originally, the Bray family was supposed to come on today, talk about the movie Trap 48, but scheduling conflicts. We're gonna get them probably next week. Tyler always supporting us, so Trap 48 is out. Is it out? I don't know if it's out or it's coming out. Okay, but we're gonna have all of them on here so that they can.
I don't think it's out yet.
Yeah, talk about it and hang out, man. Somebody had asked me, Greg, well, how did you transition into the movie people and this and that? Okay, it's dope living. That's all I can tell you. It's dope living. Period. That's what we do. We talk to everybody. All right. Don't forget also, and thank you guys. That's the. We didn't answer that last one, but it's cool. We didn't answer it the way that we normally would, but it's cool because we really didn't have a good answer for that one anyway. Okay, but don't forget
wasn't
everybody.
a good question.
Don't forget everybody. Two things. Okay, number one, when Gina getting ready to go in, make sure y'all look at her face. Okay, it changes. Her whole face changes. Okay, for real. Make sure you look at it. Notice, I'm gonna quiz y'all later. I'm gonna quiz y'all every show. Y'all gonna see me do this. Then you're gonna know. Gina get ready to come in. She get ready to spew. All right. But number two, man, the Distinguished Housing Guild is November the 7th. It's coming up quick. Okay, that's like 3 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
3 months. And we gotta make sure Frank Summers said Jaws. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna play it.
I don't know about that.
Frank is
funny. Jaws.
He also said those one night stands will make you stay single. Yeah, that's wild. Them one night stands are wild. They are wild.
Talking about Jaws. I don't think about that.
But the Distinguished Honors Guild is November the 7th at Studio 54. And
Theater 47.
Oh, Studio 54 in New York.
Theater 47.
47.
I don't know where Studio 54 is, but this is theater. I think it's downtown Chicago. Don't send them downtown Chicago.
Theater 47. All right, Theater 47 sound like where they kept keeping the Martians at them new space, them old space ships. But go to Theater 47, November the 7th, and let's get it in, y'all. It's gonna be a love fest. Okay. Matter of fact, up until we're leading up to that, and those authors, some of those authors are coming on to Dope Living TV Live, and we have a ball with them. Okay, who's coming on tomorrow, Gina?
Tomorrow we have Teresa, what's her last name? Hickman and Sharice. So we have two authors coming on tomorrow, and they'll talk about their books. Teresa is a DAG winner from 2023, I believe. And Sharice is a new nominee. So this is her first ride, and she's enjoying it.
That's what's up. I want to see what Tony Bunyan doing.
Tony is doing a lot. You know what? I think he's coming on to Wednesday.
Yeah, I got to holler at that guy.
And I hope he makes it because, he's coming on Wednesday. We'll have about maybe four authors on Wednesday. And but he's so busy. A lot of the interviews he hasn't been able to make, but he said he'll be able to make it on Wednesday. So let's just see. He's doing a whole lot. I'm really proud of him. This is what I'm saying with the Distinguished Authors Guild, man. Tony wasn't doing that much before he won that award. He was chilling. No, he
wasn't doing that much. All of a sudden, all you hear is Tony. But first, he came back and won $50 from us on that.
He did. I remember that.
Yeah. On that spoken word. And see, y'all should have got in on that spoken word. We'll do it again, okay, if y'all want to do it, okay? But we need y'all to come through. All right. We got
did.
He won $50. And but then after that, after the Distinguished Authors Guild, he was out there, man. He was doing his thing.
He's soaring right now.
Yeah.
And you know who else is? Jay Benson. You remember Jay?
He's killing it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's soaring too.
Hey, I want to get that Jamaican dude on the show again too. Was it Jamaican? The one that performed overseas, and we put the
Ruby Tech.
Ruby Tech. I want to see what he's doing too. We need to check.
Oh, you know what? He's doing a lot of interviews. I just saw an interview. He was on a television station out there in Barbados.
Yeah,
I think it was last week I saw it. Yeah, he's doing a lot in Barbados. I saw a few TV interviews with him.
I want to check up on some of these past interviews that we've done, these conversations that we've done. See what these people are doing now. Actually, Mark, the guy that had the guy that drew the pencil of Michael Jordan. Yeah.
He's doing something with Westside.
No.
You're talking about PQ? Is that his name?
No. The guy that did the pencil drawing of Michael Jordan.
I don't know
and all the rest of these people. He draws it by pencil.
Yeah, it actually looks like,
but it looks just like the picture. Okay, but he draws it by pencil. Makes a lot of money doing it that way. He does a lot of sports and celebrity people. And he reached out to me the other day. There was a film that I did a long time ago called Capone Affair of the Heart or something like that. It was about Al Capone and his love for music. And one of the guys contacted me, and it never aired. That ain't my fault, but we did finish it. But one of the guys contacted me and asked me for some of the footage because I got creative rights for the footage, and I ain't heard from him since. He contacted me last week. I ain't heard from him since. I sent him a couple of pictures.
The footage?
No, please, got to pay for that. I don't do nothing for free. Not happening. But it was good. I'll let y'all. I'm gonna have to show y'all a couple. That's when I didn't even know how to do films, but I did it anyway. And It was Al Capone Treasures of the Heart or something like that. It's on YouTube. But got to check on some of these people, man. But one thing, somebody told me something today, man, and it's very true. We said, Chris has said it, Gina said it, Mo has said it, okay? We have to give our flowers now where people can enjoy them, okay? People are leaving here left and right, man.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to tell people, even if we just want to say hi, let's make sure they're cool, right? Period.
I'm making my business do that.
I try to now as well, okay? I see Chris is doing it. Chris is reaching out and saying, hey, what's going on, family? Everybody's good. You know, we got to do that, man, because people are checking out every single day. And we don't want, and especially if you've argued with somebody, okay? And I've had this thing, and I'll be transparent. I had this thing with a personal, a family member. I ain't gonna lie, and I have to understand that, you know, I don't have to be right all the time, so I can humble myself and just let it be wrong so that we can resolve this stuff. Okay, we gotta show love to people, man. And if you're arguing with people, man, let it go. What are you arguing about? There's nothing really out here that's gonna make us mad at each other like that. Okay, so let's just let it go and just show everybody love. Give them flowers.
Yep, it might be the last conversation you have with them.
And do you want the last conversation you had with somebody to be a cross conversation, a bad conversation? Nah. But y'all out there that's giving away this game, that's not giving away free game and trying to get paid for it all the time, stop. Give it away, y'all. Everybody, there's room for everybody. Anyway, Chris, what you got to say, man? We got to get out of here.
Basically, man, 4 days away from quote unquote MJ Day. All my people in Gary go out to Roosevelt and support.
Yeah, we can see
they're over there working hard to get it in order.
All right.
Yeah, bro, they got everything out there. They got the bulldozers. They got all of that set up the stage and all that.
Dang.
So hopefully our people go out and support.
When does it start? Thursday, Friday?
I think it's that Friday, right?
It's the 29th and the 30th.
Oh, so it's that Friday, Saturday.
And I heard Chris Rock is not going to make it. Chris Rock is not going to be there.
Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker, that's what I meant.
Chris Tucker, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, look at the latest flyers. They got Denise Williams as the
man, I was so even my 15-year-old granddaughter wanted to go because he was coming.
Yeah, on the 28th though, they doing Denise Williams mural.
Yeah,
reveal.
25th and Broadway.
Yeah. That should be nice. All right, Gary got a lot of people. Okay, we got a Mount Rushmore mural of me, Gina, Mo, and Chris coming up too. So y'all stay tuned.
Coming.
It's coming. It better come. G.I. Gary. We doing it now.
Yeah.
They did it in the past, and that's great. We're gonna recognize them, okay? But we doing it now. Give us ours. Give us free. Give us free. Mo, what you got?
Man, like we always talk about this, and it keeps coming around. That one thing we always talk about all the time: communication. It's important in a relationship, at least in my relationship, and that's my opinion. That's my opinion. You know, if it don't work in your relationship, I'm gonna tell you something. What we talked about tonight is so paramount in a relationship. When you get to the point where you start arguing, it's best to back off, go to your neutral corners, and hit the bell and just chill. You know.
There you go.
And the other thing is whenever you can, especially at the beginning of a relationship, that communication comes in and it'll continue. Trust me. If y'all opening doors to each other's souls and taking a look, trust me, that trust will just hit, and don't betray it. You know, don't run around here. It ain't no good reason to cheat. Like we said earlier, it ain't no good reason to cheat.
Unless you got multiple personalities.
And you got the MPS going on. You're not supposed to do that anyway. You're supposed to run in the opposite direction and hope the other one don't catch up with you while you're
running. I'm telling you.
Sybil. What up, Gina?
I just say don't sweat the small things. Sometimes people make relationships bad because They argue about everything. You get upset about everything. Some things, you know, you could just overlook it, and it's not settling. It's not even worth arguing or making a big deal out of every single thing in a relationship. You know, and that's my piece right there.
Hey man, there's a lot of people out there that want to see you fail. They want to see people fail, and that's due to they're miserable. And they want you to be miserable along with them. Let them have their misery. All right, you don't have to be a part of that. Okay, and if that misery somehow affects your life a little bit, it is what it is. Let it happen, but don't hate this person. Okay, because that person has a problem. They are miserable. It's their anchor to carry. I am not mad at nobody. I don't have that in my heart anymore. But like Angie said, life's too short to be unhappy. And there's a lot of people out there that are unhappy. And again, like I said, they push it onto other people. They want misery loves company. But misery has no place here in the dope living community. We happy, y'all. We got problems just like everybody else. Things that, but you know, we don't wear them. We don't wear them.
That's right.
We let it roll. We let it roll.
Hey, you know, my motto is, you know, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And if I did give a fuck, let me get that fuck back. Because I'm at that age now.
That's where I'm at with you, bro. All right, I'm a little bit older than you, but I'm like, I don't care. I mean, and I can't say I don't care. It's just that I'm not going to let that bother.
You can say it.
It don't bother me.
I don't care. I don't care.
You can come at me with everything you got. I'm just gonna say, okay, cool. It is what it is, bro. All right. On the same token, but I'm going to continue. It's not going to do it, but make me stronger. That's all. That's all. Adverse actions do. It make me stronger. Be happy, y'all. Be happy.
I just say
small things turn into big ones. Take care of it when it happens. Not wait till it gets big and out of hand. Absolutely. What was you gonna say, Chris?
I just say God bless you and keep it moving.
God bless you. That's what they say. God bless you. Let's get out of here, y'all. It's Dope Living TV Live. We will see you guys tomorrow. Gina, I almost messed up and just did the in stream, period. Thought about it. Let me make sure I got this queued up.
Slow down.
Peace.